It's a month-long body shaping for women over 50 series, and it starts right now. Let's go! All right, killer bees, let's get moving and grooving. And that means that we are starting with some arm circles and high knees. You guys, I could not possibly be more excited about today. You guys, welcome to the workout. I'm Pahla B, your best middle-aged fitness friend. And around here, I am all about making peace with your menopausal body. And here is one of the best ways to make peace with your menopausal body. Have a goal. My friend, I cannot state it any more plainly than that. I am a girl who believes in goals. And right now, we are working on one, you guys. This is day 0 of my month-long Body Shaping Over 50 series. And here's why it's day 0. Today has a lot of information, like a lot. And the easiest way to give you all of the information that I've got was, rather than trying to do some complicated workout where I'm working with the timer and I'm trying to do this and that and the other thing and then cue the exercises and everything else, we are going for a walk and a run today. And I want to be super, super, super clear. If you do nothing else, if you turn off the video right now, open up the description box and download the information resource that goes with this series. It explains everything you need to know. It talks about everything that I'm going to talk about today, and it's super, super important. If you are watching me on TV, you're going to need to be on your mobile or desktop. Let's go ahead and do some arm crossers with booty kickers. You need to be on your desktop or mobile to be able to download the resource. It is chock full of all the information that you need to get the very best results from this month-long series. I understand, I truly understand if you don't want to walk and run with me today. I get it, I totally do. But here's the thing. If you don't like to run, don't want to run, have never run before, don't. Oh my gosh, you totally don't have to. This is part of the program because it's part of my fitness life. I love it so much, and I'm so excited to share my love of walking and running with you. Plus, honestly, it really is the easiest way to chat about things that we're going to need to chat about this month in order to get your best results. Let me also tell you that if you are not used to working out barefoot, specifically, really specifically, with something as high impact as walking and running, please put on shoes. I'm barefoot because I've been doing this for years and years. So this is not any kind of stress or strain for me. Let's go ahead and do some welcome to my homes. And actually, speaking of stress or strain, this workout is very moderate for me. Again, I've been running for a lot of years. If running is something that you have not done before or is still relatively new to you, I do have walk and run intervals for us today. We're going to be walking for a minute and running for 30 seconds. But if that's kind of aggressive for you, absolutely take a lot more walking. This is meant to be a moderate workout. Again, for me, this is very moderate because I do it so often. This feels moderate for me, and I want to make sure that it's moderate for you very specifically because tomorrow is going to be a push day, my friends. I'm going to go ahead and get started with the walking interval. You are welcome, as mentioned. Here we go. You are welcome, as mentioned, to do a lot more walking than I do today. It is always up to you to make every workout work for you. And I think that's where we're going to start this conversation. I have grand plans for us this month. I am super excited about this body shaping program. And the way that I am demonstrating it is the way that I know how to get your best results. I'm going to be demonstrating it, though, at my level. I've been working out for years. I don't know where you are in your fitness journey. Working out might still be something that you're relatively new to, and I want to really, really empower you right from the get-go that whatever you see me doing, you should do at your level, at your speed, at your weights. When we're picking up heavy things and putting them back down again, I'm going up into a little bit of a run, a jiggity jog here. Feel free to keep walking, to run more, to run faster, to run slower, to not run at all, to do whatever works for you. Here's how the program is laid out. We are changing our intensity from day to day. Changing your intensity is what changes your body. So I'm going to be using words like moderate and active rest, back to walking for me, and push day. What that means is that on a push day, you should push at your level. Pushing for me might mean faster, might mean heavier, might mean slower, might mean lighter. Pushing for you should feel like a push for you. If that is 1 pound weights, it's 1 pound weights. It's never ever a comparison between us or between you and anybody else. Pushing for you means that you are paying attention internally to your body's signals. You are listening to what feels like a lot for you. You are pushing to kind of find your limits. It's not going to feel easy. It's not going to feel fun. It's going to feel like a push. Now, I say that, and I'm also going to caution you at the same time that you don't want to push beyond your limits. So being aware of where your limits are and what you can do and what feels like a lot, that's all going to be part of this process. As we're working through this month, you'll probably come to a point where you accidentally push too far. You'll almost definitely have a push day where you push too little. That's where most of us start, but it could go the other way. You're going to figure out what is a push for you. Active rest, same kind of thing, except on the absolute opposite end of the spectrum. Active rest, I know it sounds like an oxymoron, but an active rest is where we are moving our bodies. We're going to be doing some stretching, maybe some very light cardio. It should not honestly even really feel like a workout at all. It is a day where we are moving because it's the day after our push day, but it's not a day where we are trying to, get some kind of result. The result that we're getting is recovery from the push day. On our moderate days, we're going to be moving moderately for you. Once again, this is going to be up to you to really figure out, where's my limit? You might feel great on a moderate day and think, I'll go a little bit faster, but then that won't be moderate. Having moderate days is a really essential part of this program. I'm picking it up to a run again. Because of the one push day, the one push day is where we are truly reaching our limits. The other days are meant to enhance and help your body gain health, gain strength, gain all kinds of wonderful, healthy benefits. But they're not meant to advance your fitness in the same way that the push day does. They'll advance your fitness in their own way, but at a different level. Because of our age, really specifically, we can really only expect to make so many adaptations at a time, which is to say, not very many. This process is not fast. It's not going to yield you amazing results in 30 days or less. It is a process that you're going to repeat over time to be able to see maximum results down the road. One of the reasons why we really have to incorporate moderation into our fitness schedule is simply because even though we can still push every day, honestly, you could push every single day, it's simply that your body doesn't recover from it the way that it used to. At our age, with diminishing estrogen, or possibly a no estrogen if you are postmenopausal or surgically menopausal, we just don't recover from our workouts as well. So making sure that we are pushing just enough and then recovering plenty is the way to allow your body to make really efficient and effective adaptations. If we were to push and push and push and push and push, your body wouldn't be able to recover because of diminishing or lacking estrogen. And what your body does instead, it stores fat, my friend. It does literally the exact opposite of what we would want it to do. So what we are finding on this program is the right amount of push, the right amount of rest, and then nice moderate work in between. So each week, what we'll do, Monday is going to be push day. Tuesday is going to be recovery day. Wednesday and Thursday are both moderate. Wednesday will usually be cardio, sometimes cardio and strength. Thursday will be strength. Again, moderate on both of those days. Friday is going to be all core all the time, which is sort of another like active rest or even recovery day. It's going to be very slow moving, low intensity, still plenty of work since we're working on our core, but low intensity. We're not moving fast. We're not getting our heart rate up very high. Saturday is going to be cardio toning, and yes, that means walking with weights. I know how much you guys love those workouts. I do too. We're coming right back up to our running. And then Sunday, my friends, Sunday is going to be run day or walk day or choose your own adventure day. On Sundays, we're doing workouts like this, where we have a chance to talk about results, about how we're feeling, about pushing and moderation, about shaping your body. I personally happen to love running and walking. Running and walking is how I came to fitness at all. So for me, this is a very easy, very natural kind of workout. For you, it might be one of the toughest ones you do during the work, or during the week rather. So I want you to know, again, that making this workout program work for you is so important to getting results. Let's talk about results you might get, because I know that sometimes when we get started on a program like this, we're like, I'm going to change my life in 30 days or less. And then your body is still your body. Your body being a biological specimen, it makes some adaptations somewhat quickly and most adaptations rather slowly. The fact is, this program in its series form might not yield you a ton of results the first time through it. My plan for you is that this is a very repeatable program that you can continue to do, moderate on your own, modify with some of my newer workouts if you want to. You'll understand how we've structured the whole workout program so that you can continue to work out like this and continue to get body shaping results. Now, I know that phrase body shaping is a little bit confusing, so let me be 100% clear. I cannot say it more boldly than this, so here we go. You are not going to lose weight. This is not a weight loss program. If you have weight to lose and you are wanting to lose weight, right here on screen and in the description box below, I have a link for you. I have a month-long program that is all about weight loss all day, every day. The only thing we talk about, the only result we are looking for, please go there. The first day is walking, by the way, on that program too, because it's a lot like this. It's a lot of information. I understand if you want to lose weight, that you also want to shape your body. The two are really different. So if you have weight to lose that you want to lose, I strongly urge you to take a look at the weight loss series and go through that until you have finished losing the weight you want to lose. When you are doing this program, you are shaping your body, which means that we are changing the composition of your body. You will see and feel differences in your strength. You will see some improvements in your health, in your function, in your balance. Again, over the course of 1 month, we're not going to gain 10 pounds of muscle. We're not going to, lose 10% of body fat. We're not going to suddenly have excellent balance if we've never had balance before. Like there are some parameters that you might be able to expect in a month, and they're pretty meager, to be honest. You will see more and more gains with more and more repetition. What I expect for you this month is that you are going to really learn how to pay attention to your body. You're going to really learn about planning, about thinking ahead about your fitness, and about programming your workouts, your eating, and honestly kind of your life in order to get results. rather than what I call the spaghetti method of, well, we'll just throw it on the wall and see what sticks. Which is, to be honest, how I approached fitness for a very long time. When we are aiming for specific results, we need to do really specific things. My goal for you this month is that you'll learn what those specific things are. As you repeat this program and adjust it to your own needs, you'll get more results out of it. This month, I'm going to encourage you to not necessarily set yourself a goal of, I want to lose 3 inches, or I want to gain, 2 pounds of muscle, or something like that, but rather to simply be curious about what changes you might get. Take some measurements, photographs, weigh yourself if you want to, especially if you have a smart scale that does like body fat percentages or things like that. Find some way that you take a shot, a data information snapshot of where you are right now that you can compare at the end of the month. Visibly, I'll be honest, you might not see a lot. On the scale, specifically with body fat percentage or muscle percentage, you might not see a lot. You might not get a lot of changes in your measurements, but what you will see is some kind of changes, some kind of progress that you can then repeat and add on to over the course of the next rest of your lifetime, as long as you want to. Truly, this is a very repeatable program, exactly as it is, and an incredibly modifiable program to move on down the road as you gain fitness and as you really learn to tune into your body. The real result that I have for you this month is going to be planning ahead. My friends, everything that you could possibly need to know about getting results and succeeding with this kind of a program can be summarized in the following 3 words. Plan for tomorrow. And that means on every level. Like when you know what you're doing tomorrow, it actually informs so much of what you're doing today. I know, because I already told you, that tomorrow is a push day. Tomorrow, we are pushing heavy. We are picking up heavy things and we are putting them back down again. So what does that mean for me today? Well, it means that I really want to make sure that today's workout is moderate. I don't want to go into tomorrow being sore. That is not going to feel good. So we're going to take today, hopefully you are taking today at a nice moderate pace. We're getting our heart rate up. It's feeling good. I've got some endorphins flowing, but this isn't everything that I could possibly do. This feels good. And it's nice, it's moderate, it's a workout, but it's not too much because I know that tomorrow I'm gonna need a lot of energy to get my heavy things picked up and put back down again. That also means that you're gonna think about what you're eating today, knowing that you have a push day tomorrow. It means that today's energy, meaning calories that you take in, that today's energy needs to prepare you for tomorrow. For me personally, going into a push day, I eat what I consider, I have what I consider like a baseline. It's what I was eating when I was losing weight. That's my baseline level of calories, my baseline level of food. It's my same breakfast, my same lunch, same size dinner. It's what I consider my normal. It's what I would do for a moderate workout day. Knowing that I'm pushing tomorrow, I'm going to stockpile a couple of extra calories on the end of my day today to make sure that I have the energy to put into a really good workout tomorrow. For me personally, because I count energy only, I don't count macros, I'm not trying to stay within a certain level of carbs or fat or protein, I will actually eat a few more carbs. And again, on a really practical sense, what that means for me personally is that I'll have a bowl of cereal tonight. It's almost like a little treat to myself. Like, here's a couple of extra, a little bit more energy, a little bit more carbs, which gives you energy so that you can have a great workout tomorrow. then tomorrow on a push day, I'm going to make sure that I'm planning for the following day, which is recovery. And my friends, after a good push strength day, your recovery requires protein. Protein is how we build our muscles. So tomorrow, I'm going to have my baseline, my normal food that I have, with a little bit extra protein. So that means that tomorrow night's dinner is probably going to be a little bit more meaty. I do eat meat. I have no opinions about how you eat. And I honestly do not even have like a calorie recommendation for you or anything like that. I know that I don't know. I'm actually kind of assuming that you have somewhat recently lost weight and that this is sort of your first foray into stepping away from thinking about losing weight and moving into thinking about other kinds of goals. So for me, that means that you probably already have kind of a set schedule on what you eat. If you've been eating the exact same number of calories every single day, if you've been following my weight loss program, that you probably have kind of a routine there. So adding a little bit of protein, making choices that include a little bit more protein on your push day will help your recovery day go really well. And yes, that does mean, again, if you're counting calories, I don't automatically think that you should count calories. I don't. Moving from weight loss, where I was counting calories, into weight maintenance and body shaping, I personally prefer not to count anymore. I suggest to you that you move from vigilant counting into more what I would consider intuitive eating for fuel, eating by listening to your body, eating by thinking about what you are planning to do tomorrow. When you eat that way, it gives your brain something else to think about, honestly. It gives your brain a different problem to solve rather than, am I eating the right amount to lose weight? It's more like, am I eating to fuel tomorrow's workout? That's a very different question for your brain that really can take away some of the pressure you may have felt when trying to hit a certain calorie amount. You'll find over the course of this month that paying attention to fueling your workouts will really help you make some excellent decisions because you're always thinking about your future self. You're thinking about what tomorrow's body needs, and that's how you're fueling it today. It's for me, a very freeing way of thinking about what I eat. It makes every choice count in a way that feels like, man, I am really working towards my goals here. Now, on a recovery day, knowing that you're going into a moderate day, you'll very likely eat, again, what I consider my baseline. It's plenty of calories, it serves me well, it gets me through a moderate workout, it's not too much, it's not too little. It's what I consider my normal day of eating. That's what you'll have on your recovery day and your moderate days. On your moderate day where you're going into a recovery day, I would probably take my moderate level of eating and just make sure that those calories include enough protein to be really good for recovery. I wouldn't necessarily add more energy because on a recovery day, you're not expending a lot of energy. But I would make sure that the quality of my calories was really geared towards making adaptations, serving my muscles, and making sure that my body is feeling full and working towards recovery. And here we go back to running again. On that recovery day, going into a moderate day, normal baseline going from that recovery or from that cardio toning day into the run day. And again, on Sunday RUnday, you know that I am preparing for tomorrow's push day again. You'll get into a routine that you can really start to rely on. And once you're in that routine, you'll really start to notice your body's energy. You'll notice when you're pushing, when you're recovering, when you're being moderate. Paying attention and thinking ahead some of the nicest and healthiest skills that you can develop for yourself. My friends, this whole program is geared towards learning to trust yourself and thinking about making beautiful self-care decisions that get you your goal, my friend, of being strong, of being healthy, of having some nice muscles, some strong bones, some really, I'm gonna say good balance, even though, my friends, I've been working on my balance for a long time and I still don't think it's really a good balance, but it's better than it used to be. We're working on skills that are gonna keep us on our feet, strong and healthy for years and years, to the best of your ability. My friends, I am so excited about this program. I feel like I had more to say. In fact, I always have more to say. you know I will have more to say. My friends, what I'm gonna send you off with now, this is gonna be our last running interval. We're gonna do one more walking interval, and then of course I've got a finisher for us. I think that's what I was gonna tell you. So the program itself is going to be very similar to workouts that you have done with me before. Generally speaking, the moderate days, right around 20, maybe 25 minutes. Push days are going to be a little bit longer. And we're also, let me tell you first of all, okay, when it beeps again, we're doing balance work, and we're starting off with something very, very simple. We're literally standing on one foot. So we're going to stand from me on my left foot for the 30 seconds. Then we're going to walk again, and then we're going to stand on our right foot for the 30 seconds. So the whole program is, other than Sunday RUNday, low impact. If you choose not to run, if you are walking for our Sunday RUNday, then it's completely low impact, absolutely no jumping. I'm going to tell you that there are some transitions to the ground, but we're not going to be doing like jumping burpees or anything like that. There will be some floor work this month, really specifically on core and recovery day. So here we are. I'm just standing on one foot, bringing up my right knee, wherever feels comfortable, pulling in your core, really thinking about keeping that standing knee soft but strong, thinking about pulling the work from your foot all the way up the back of your leg. Feel in your glute how your glute is handling the balance here. Feel in your abs, your deep core stabilizers, how they are taking care of this balance. Your foot was not doing the balance. We're walking again right now for this minute. Your foot was not doing the balance, my friend. Your deep inner core stabilizers are doing balance work. Every day there will be a warm-up and a cool-down, always. This is a complete program. It is meant to be everything you could possibly need. I do not anticipate that you will do any other add-ons. You won't need to. This program is intended to be completely complete. And the finisher, this is where I was going with this. The finisher every day is always going to be balanced. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I sometimes like to surprise you. If you've been doing my workouts for a while, you might know I actually really enjoy surprising you with things. I don't know why, because I don't really like surprises myself. But I'm telling you straight up, this is exactly what you can expect from this month. There will be some floor work. There will only be jumping on the run day, and that's only if you choose to do it. You are welcome to keep it completely low impact. And every day, the finisher is going to be some kind of balance work. We are going to be working on all of your systems this month. We're going to be working on strength, plenty of strength. We're going to be working on heart health with plenty of cardio, plenty of high heart rate, but low impact, high intensity or moderate intensity, but low impact heart health work. We're going to be working on flexibility. We're going to be working on core strength, balance, mind-body connection. We're going to walk for 1 more minute, but this is just super duper slow. And then we are going to do a little bit of cool down. Each day I will always have an extended cool down for you. Again, if you've done my workouts before, I keep my cool downs pretty simple, pretty quick. I'm not a huge cool down girl, but I know that lots of you really like to do more stretching. I bring my heart rate down and I do some stretching, but I don't always go super, super thorough. And I know that that is a very good idea for you. I do some more cooling down on my own, just so you know. I film these cool downs, but I am very often on my way to something else where I will do a different cool down also. In any event, the cool down will always have an extended cool down if you would like to do a little bit more. My friends, are you excited? I hope that you were excited. That's what I wanted to do today, was to get us excited and to give you a roadmap so that you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. And we're gonna do some arm circles as soon as this turns off. There it is. Okay, we're gonna do some arm circles with some side tappers. I wanted to get you excited and get you ready and give you a roadmap so that you can, what's the word? Plan for tomorrow. You are gonna hear that so often this month. like we might as well just call it our motto now. I should make t-shirts for us. Just plan for tomorrow, my friends. Tomorrow's going to be push day. Tomorrow we are picking up heavy things and putting them down again. I want you to be thinking between now and tomorrow, what is heavy for you? What feels like a push for you? And what's going to feel like beyond pushing? Make some thoughts about that right now so that tomorrow won't be a surprise. So that tomorrow you can bring your A game, you can put on your game face, and you can really be prepared to push. Let's go ahead and do some arm openers. Open up your heart. Take a nice deep breath. Get ready for it. And then close it up. Oh, a big hug, a pat on your back. My friends, you did a great job today. I already know, because I'm planning for it, that you're going to do a great job tomorrow, and I'm really excited. Make sure that you subscribe before you go today so that you will have these workouts. What'll happen is if you subscribe here on YouTube, YouTube will let you know. If you come over to my website, and there is a link for that, you can also subscribe to get the email in your inbox every day. And I will make sure, again, that there's a link. You're going to need to open up the description box to get to all of these links, which means you're going to need to be on your desktop or on your mobile. My friends, I cannot wait to see you tomorrow.